Hi everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Velvet Lounge Life. And wow, I am on break from working on this movie that I was hired for, Sweet Girl, and it stars Jason Momoa, as well as Marissa Tomei is in it, and she plays a villainess. So yes, people, you work as an actress or an actor and you receive real paychecks, just like any other job. And yeah, I'm hiding some of the information because that shouldn't be important to you. But so right now what's happening is I finished my second stint with the production of this movie, and I'm supposed to be in for a third stint with it in January, so more to come on that if I'm allowed anyway. And some of the things I wanted to talk about are etiquette. So when you're on the set, the first thing to know is this: you are an employee just like if you were employed by a company that makes cars, a tech company, you work in a doctor's office, you are the surgeon, you're working in some sort of legal field, etc. So that means that, you're not there to goof around, to be on vacation, to stargaze, to, ask everyone about their complete and total resume of work, unless you're hiring, which you're probably not. You're there to be a professional on set and do your job that you've been hired for. So, if you're rude, outrageous, you decide you're going to go into secure areas, then guess what? Most likely you will be asked to leave the set, and or perhaps they might use you for that day, but they will never call you back. And also, let's say that it's a large company, especially one that's, super hot and sizzling right now, and their stock is selling at over $300 a share. I'm just saying. Obviously, you will be on their list of people that they definitely should not have interactions with as far as work goes in the future. And that's just the way it is, and that is completely fair. If you went into, let's say that I'm going to use a doctor's office. If you are working at a doctor's office and let's say you're the medical assistant or something, or even the doctor, and you're part of a larger practice, if you are causing chaos, if you decide when the director and the camera folks are rolling tape because they're filming a scene, and you decide to do the same, you should be not only be fired, you should be blacklisted. And you're probably breaking, I don't know, like a couple laws, because the whole idea of it is in your contract, it will tell you whether you can film what they're filming or not. And obviously you can't. Otherwise, what would the purpose be? So the other thing it is, I don't know who you think you are. And yeah, this is kind of a message. I don't know who you think you are. But to be rude to the casting staff or the production crew or other people who are working in the same position as you is unacceptable. It's unacceptable on every level, regardless of what job you're doing. But come on, if you think that you know so much, or if you thought you were such a badass, then you would probably be starring in the movie instead. So, lesson of the day, people. If you're going to get into this business, use the same professional attitudes that you should be using in your daily jobs. Now, if you suck at your daily jobs and you don't have a professional attitude when working at your normal daily jobs, then this is not the job for you either, ever. And as a matter of fact, you probably are, if you're like that, you're probably ensuring that you will never receive another role on any television, stage, movie, what web, in some cases, set ever. So just remember that etiquette is important. Be on time. Be professional. You don't have to be an ass kisser. All you have to do is, be professional, be on time. Make sure if you're supposed to have paperwork ready, or identification, or whatever it is, if they tell you to bring clothing for costuming, etc., just make sure that you're always prepared. Always get to the site, wherever it is, at least 15 minutes early, because things do change. I would not get there earlier than maybe 20 minutes early. If you get there earlier than that, that may just be way too early. But, I would say 15 minutes minimum, 20 minutes max. So what does that mean? That may mean that the night before, you need to drive or walk, take whatever transportation you're taking, to the route of how you're going to get to that particular place, so that you can ensure that if there are, if you're going to get lost, that's the best time to get lost. And also that's why you want to leave early, just in case you get rerouted, just in case there's more traffic than you anticipated. Always, unless they arrive the way that they tell you to arrive, there's always written instructions, and I will do a video on written instructions in the future, maybe the next video. And in those instructions, they basically tell you everything you need to know, and everything you need to bring, and everything that's required for you to be ready the day that you get on set. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. We are the best unedited variety channel on YouTube. Yeah. So please hit that subscribe button, as well as leave a comment down below as to simple tips that you have, as well as make sure you give us a thumbs up for this video. And just another bonus tip is always bring your own bottle of water and a small snack, so that and also, of course, you should have breath mints, never chew gum, all the things your mama taught you. That's probably proper if you had a good mom, or at least a good mentor or grandma, like I had an amazing grandma. So thank you so much for tuning in once again. Remember that your health is wealth, and without your health, you have nothing.